you better do it quick. You can't say go and then, oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Because we'd already fired it up.
Wait. Don't do it yet, Dave.
I like this velvety look. I mean, I feel like I'm all dressed up, like I'm wearing my dress outfit for the Chiefs, who are possible. They got a really tough game. This is a really tough game. It's Buffalo Bills in Buffalo, and it's gonna be a tough game. And they haven't been like blowing anybody away. You know, we all witnessed the pre-Christmas miracle last week with the blocked field goal, which doesn't happen very often.
Good morning, Phoebe. Good morning, Bruno.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Chiefs.
I'm trying to change the subject.
I can understand.
Good morning, Dolores.
Oh, good morning, everybody. It is chilly weather in Springfield, Mo, this morning. Like temperatures around freezing. I think there's a frost. I saw some frost on some cars around. Unfortunately, I didn't have it on mine.
Does everyone know who our guest is today?
Let me help you.
You want to clue them in a little bit?
Let me help you if you don't.
It's
Santa's favorite helper.
Oh, it's Elf
Good morning,
Pat.
Dan.
It's Elf Pat.
Young Tina's with us this morning.
Already. Well, I guess it's over there. It's afternoon already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dan and Bruno, good morning, guys. Got a few people looking in early this morning because it's too cold to go outside, I'll tell you that.
Baby.
If you weren't ready for Christmas yet, this will get you in the mood, this chilly start to this morning. I love that hat on Pat.
Isn't it cute?
That's a pretty funny little hat. Pat is scheduled to be joining us here in about 20 minutes or so. Talk about the Guardians. Oh, you know what? I did not do my homework to get that in here. I got the music, but I didn't bring mine. Can you carry this for just a minute?
Sure. Where are you going?
I'm going off to get the cover.
We have reindeer Pat helping us. Thank you, Dolores. I love you. You're going to miss us over Christmas. I know you are. And I am just praying that by the middle of, you can still join us in the mornings. And that way you just have your feathering in of Christmas music. And yes, it's Friday. We've got Pat Barker joining us this morning to talk about Christmas music. Lots of new music coming in this year. I'm echoing. I don't know how to fix that. Dave will be back. He'll fix that.
What you need?
Bruno says we're echoing.
Oh.
He thinks he knows why.
I have a suspicion. Well, my initial suspicion was not it. Might be. You have another device going?
Let's see. This is off.
Okay.
This is off.
Echoing, huh?
That's off.
Let's see what we might be facing here.
What else? Dolores said yes, we're echoing. Do you have your laptop off?
Muted. That's the one's usually the culprit on the echo.
Let me make sure this is. Now, did that help? Did that fix it right there? Because for some reason,
was yours not muted?
It says my mic wasn't muted.
Okay. How about that, guys?
Tell me if that's better.
Good
morning, Jackie.
Did that fix it?
Good morning, Debbie.
Hey, Jackie. I'm wearing the number 10.
Oh, yes, it fixed it. Sorry, that was my bad because I'm messing with our pictures of Pat Barker.
Oh, you got reindeer. Rudy Pat. Rudy Pat.
So, yeah, I'll have to watch that as
I'm funny.
Messing with.
That's funny. Does it toggle off when you change pictures?
I think, well, I don't know. I might have toggled it off when I added it to the stage.
Oh.
So, I'll have to.
Gotcha. Got to kind of watch that.
Let me put a note over here.
Man, oh man, can you believe how many we got left here today? Okay, we'll carry the one.
You're going to depress me, aren't you? How many more Fridays? Jack says it's okay as long as it's because I'm messing with Pat. It's all good.
six more Fridays after today. We
6
missed
more
that. We
Fridays.
missed that little talk.
We
over
did
too.
miss that
Yeah,
talk
we're
over.
gonna have to get serious about radio too here. Oh, are you kidding? Okay, that again.
It's okay. You haven't fixed that screen yet. It's been like a month. Did it work during our share-a-thon?
Yeah, we got it fixed
Hmm.
for that. But then, no, well, no, because we're okay. never
Because
mind.
it didn't work
Never
yesterday
mind.
when I was
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
board.
see, okay. So we got to fix
It
that.
hasn't worked for a while.
We got to fix that. We got all kinds of.
I would put Kyle on that. Say, hey, Kyle.
Is he watching?
It's part of delegating.
He may be watching in
Kyle, would you fix our monitor?
that touchscreen. I think it's this whole. There's that connection.
I think we just need a new monitor.
No, it's not been the problem. The problem is the new unit that came in here a month or so ago.
Oh, whatever
Yeah,
that thing
that's
is.
the thing, and it's not behaving always. Man, oh man, are we excited? Pat's coming in. We got a few of the new songs from their Christmas project. By the way, recorded right here. Some of it, right here in the KWFC studios. Where I am sitting is where John and I believe it's Mark were.
Were Matthew and Luke here too?
No. Nice.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
No, that was great.
It's my juvenile humor coming out.
It was great. Something I would totally have said, but people expected from me.
Right? They don't from me.
That immaturity.
I have. Mama's watching. Be careful.
Is Mom watching?
Mom's watching. Your mom is. My mom probably is still in
Your
bed.
mom knows better. Your mom knows better. We got to watch that because it will stop and we'll have dead air. We don't want that.
And then lights start blinking and it's not Christmas. And
hey, while we're waiting for Pat to join us,
okay,
you and I had some helpful hints on cold remedies.
Yeah.
Maybe we could share a couple of those here on this next break. I'm sure people watching at home can appreciate. Jack Armstrong, I missed your call. Yesterday he tried to call me and I was kind of doing the hospital run.
Jack,
and then I didn't get back to him.
You should come experience a day in the life of Dave Taylor.
It's a fun life.
It is craziness. Good morning, Vonda. So my next gig is going to be as Vonda's assistant or as Nash's nanny.
Nash's nanny.
I want to be Nash's nanny.
So we have the Armstrongs in the house.
Oh, Jack, are you calling me sweetheart?
But are they in the same house?
Evidently not, because Jack just said good morning, sweetheart.
That's funny. That's funny.
You made me blush a little bit.
He's getting a little friendly with you here. Term of endearment there. That's funny. That's funny. Good morning, everybody.
But we want to hear from you and what your favorite, maybe preventative measures for colds are.
Yep.
I read one yesterday that's talked about staying hydrated and keeping your electrolytes up.
Yep. I think there's some wisdom to that. Do you have some of those helps for us here in a minute?
I do.
Okay.
But we want you guys to share some of yours too.
Yep.
Dave, I can't believe you didn't talk about honey.
Well, we haven't gotten to that yet. I mean, that's a soothing agent. I remember when we were doing the Grinch play several years ago, and I was coming down with something or was kind of wrestling with throat, and I was doing the honey lemon tea, hot honey lemon tea.
Uh-huh.
And that was good.
And your son was drinking lemon water.
Yeah.
But he had a lot of lemon in that water.
Yeah.
He also had a lot of singing to do.
Yeah.
During that.
Yeah. When you're in showbiz, I mean, you pull out all the stops, keep that voice clear.
Yeah.
Thieves every day, Vonda says. Thieves every day. That is a great mix, and it smells good too.
Mm-hmm.
Thieves will brighten up or smell up the house goodly.
Yes.
Good. Scooter Scott Washam. Somewhere in the house. There we go. That's the Nealon Scars in Heaven on the Sound of Home. KWFC. Good morning. Paula and Dave with you on this Friday Live. If you have not yet gone over to the Friday Live on Facebook and or YouTube, join us for the fun. We are expecting reindeer, Pat Barker. That's the image I'm seeing here. Maybe I don't know what headgear he'll be wearing when he shows up here on our Friday Live, but that experience is to be had on YouTube and Facebook. But right now, what we'd like to do is take this opportunity to encourage you to be healthy here in the cough, sniffles, and sneeze season. It got down to freezing here in Springfield, Missouri last night. And this morning, my nose was a little cold coming in, and you're probably already around some coworkers that are wrestling with it. lay on us some hints and helps, Paula, to help us get through this season.
One thing is make sure you stay hydrated. Stay hydrated, drink lots of water, keep your electrolytes up. We're getting a lot of comments on our Friday Live about thieves and
Yeah.
oils and diffusers.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of the On Guard in the diffuser.
Okay.
Keep it going and orange in there.
I knew there'd be an essential oil for that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Homemade chicken soup. It is still good for the soul and the cold. And
What is it about that?
it said add lots of garlic to it and whatever sounds good.
Yeah.
Um,
What is it about chicken soup that does that for us?
it's good for you. Epsom salts. It helps detox. It helps increase circulation. Take nice warm baths in Epsom salts, especially your kids.
So soak in it, don't drink it.
Don't drink it, no.
Well, I just thought I'd clarify.
And then, I don't know, I grew up with the mentholatum and the Vicks rub on the chest, but do you put it on your feet?
I've heard that you should.
Yeah, Vicks.
I don't know that I guess I've tried it. I don't know that I've done it enough to tell you.
Any of those menthol rubs, they're great on your feet as well. And just rest, lots of rest.
Some good tips right there. If you have something to add, go ahead and put that in the comments here on our Friday Live. If you want to join us there, Pat Barker will be joining us there very, very soon, talking about their brand new Christmas project with the Guardians coming up. Well, it's going to drive me nuts. I have a little, touchscreen stuff.
It was that
First
way
world-
last week.
First world problems. I know, but there was a lot going on last week.
Maggie, are you wearing your new shirt this morning? Maggie has a limited edition KWFC t-shirt.
I saw that. She done supported, helped us
Yep.
feed people. This was interesting, and I don't know food bank ministries where everybody's living or watching from, but we learned from our friends over at the Community Outreach Center in Bolivar last night that they can procure 50 pounds of food for every $10.
That's amazing.
5 pounds for $1. 5 pounds for $1. That sounds like 1937 prices, kind of almost. I mean, that's just crazy good. So don't be afraid on these charities. I know we have the idea that it'd be fun to go just donate that frozen turkey, but they could probably buy 5 or 6 of them for what you paid for that turkey. Just a thought. Just a thought. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not getting up in your business. I'm just suggesting these people have good contacts and can probably make your money go a lot farther. And then I want to go shopping with them. Because I've never bought nothing for 5 pounds for $1. So there's that. So, all right, anybody else got a nice little cold or cough remedy? We've had thieves, essential oils in there. What was yours that you called it out?
The Vicks on your feet.
There was another oil that you
On Guard.
On Guard.
It's one of those mixtures.
Is it got thieves in it? I wonder.
I'm sure it does.
First time I smelled thieves, I was like, now that is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That smelled good, but it smelled healthy, but it smelled good. It wasn't like medicine.
It's just a clean.
Yeah, that's probably the good word.
It makes me think of a dentist office.
Well, I don't know about that. I've never really thought fondly of a dentist office.
They're just clean, though. I don't either. I get that white coat. I get the white coat fear in the dental chair.
Scott says, here's his cold cough remedy. Don't get it.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Stay away from people.
But can you do that?
Can you, Scott? What's your secret?
You travel. Do you
Because
travel?
Scott's a singer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you do that? You
stay away from people.
Stay on the bus, come in the back door, and when you're ready,
don't do meet and greets. Don't hang out at the merch table. Just
Greg is in the house. I'm surprised he's not out hunting. Deer season, the rifle season starts here in Missouri tomorrow.
We're waiting for the angelic appearance
of
Pat Barker.
Do you have the angel up?
I changed it. See what happens when our graphic person gives us really good graphics.
Can you make that full screen? You remember how you did that? I'm not sure what it means to Greg's hunting skills, but Greg goes prepared in case there's no ducks and there's no deer. Greg has his fishing pole.
Oh.
Merle says hand sanitizer and Vicks Vapor Rub. I do remember the Vicks Vapor Rub. Mom just slathering that on my chest, maybe a little under my nose. Just a swipe under the nose. Scott says, I have to get the flu shot with work and sanitizer and people or peppermint oil. Now we talked about peppermint oil yesterday a little bit.
And put Amy in front of the people while I tear down equipment. Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty
I
funny.
don't remember how I
pretty
did
funny.
that when I made that a full screen.
That was pretty funny. Whatever you did, tinker around with it. Go ahead and tinker it around. We're going to give a vote, by the way. We got 3 or 4 images of what we got to promote our time with Pat coming up here in a little bit. That we'll let you vote and maybe give away some of the Guardian stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's what we can do. Honey, apple cider vinegar. Give us a parts on that, Greg. So it's not. I know it's not straight apple cider vinegar, is it? Are you suggesting, or do you like? I know on a gargle, there's a great gargle if you already got the gunk in the throat. Apple cider vinegar, like 1 to 3 parts to warm or hot water. You want it good and warm, and you want a low and slow gargle with that apple cider vinegar. That's a good knockdown right there. But you're saying drink it. Apple cider vinegar and honey. Oh, that's a good screen. Oh. Figure it out? Nope.
No, I can't get rid of you.
I sense God's will here.
Do you? We'll go back to that.
But you did it a minute ago. How did you do
I know. I don't remember how. I was just pushing buttons. I don't remember how I did it.
Huh.
Oh, there we go.
There. Hey, you remember that? What you did?
Yep.
Okay. The Santa hat. Santa Pat.
Santa Pat.
Here comes Santa Pat. Here comes Santa Pat. Walking down Santa Pat.
I hope he thinks this is fun as fun as we do.
I don't know if he's watching in yet.
But I mean, when he gets here and we have 4 people on the screen because we can.
I am presuming we have some new guests, friends peeking in this morning that maybe Pat shared yesterday. Because we got a few friends watching.
Good morning, Terry. Terry is an encourager.
Yes.
I have to say that. Thank you for your encouragement. Good morning, Amy. What did Yantina? Dave, you scared me with the close-up, right? I don't want to do that to anybody.
They weren't prepared for all that. You can't just fling all that out at once.
It's a lot. Can you play this promo over the airways for us?
Did we miss a talkover? I think we have, haven't we?
We might have.
Let's see if we can do this for you. Is this
Nothing is more important than our annual Christmas pageant.
The pageant is sacred.
But this year,
the Herdmans are absolutely the worst kids in the history of the world.
This is going to be a real disaster.
From the creators of Jesus Revolution and directed by Dallas Jenkins, the creator of The Chosen, comes the best Christmas pageant ever. A Christmas comedy for families.
Now that's a pageant I'd actually like to see. $5 say they burn down the manger.
The best Christmas pageant ever. Now playing. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested.
By the way, that's pretty good money on that.
Oh my goodness. That was one of my favorite childhood books growing up. I actually started reading it to my granddaughter and she said, Grams, I got to take this home. So, I mean, it's at her
Deb
house.
found our book. I'd forgotten she'd been reading this book to our kids.
Yes, I'm telling you, it's a classic.
It's a great story. We got a sneak preview here in the studios. Our staff got to watch that. We did a staff lunch and watched it, and you will love that movie. Best Christmas pageant ever. And you don't think it's gonna be, not the way it's coming together. But that's kind of when God does his best, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. I'm enjoying the cold remedies. But I wanted you guys to hear that promo because I don't think you're too young or too old to see that movie. I think it's just fun and has a great message.
The Cough Toddy. Well, Greg, I don't frequent liquor stores, so the next time you're there, if you get me a bottle.
I can remember this. I probably shouldn't tell this. I can remember my grandmother making me a hot toddy. And now that I think back as an adult, I think it was just peppermint schnapps.
Well, peppermint seems to be a rolling theme in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Scott says, "Who needs peppermint?"
He's saying, let's just do the whiskey.
Vaughn says, "Tell it, Paula." Tell
I do tell most secrets.
it.
Ed gets upset with me. He goes, baby, we don't have any secrets with you being on radio. I'm like, no,
You do.
we really
You don't tell all the things.
I don't tell all the things.
But you tell enough. It's fun.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Just
the
keep people guessing.
Granny's recipe. We had two precious friends. They were girls in our college group, and they were just sweet, precious Christian girls. And they had a jar. It's a pretty good sized cookie jar.
I've heard this story.
That had this kind of a caramel colored solution, all kinds of citrus. It was there were grapefruit chunks, grapefruit, orange, and tangerine chunks soaking in this whatever looked like syrup is what it looked like. And I was by them one time when one of them opened up the top of it. It was a sealed jar. It kind of had the not wax, but that rubber gasket kind of thing. So it was, whatever was in it was keeping in it. These big old long skewers laying beside the jar, and she just took one of those skewers, dove in with it, and pulled out a chunk and chucked it down, just doink, boom.
She was never sick, was she?
And then I'll get to that. And then the aroma hit me. And it's like, that ain't no maple syrup in that jar. And what it was a family thing, a family tradition. Come up cold flu season, because this was wintertime, cold flu season. They had a big old jar. And I think it was, I don't know which brand of alcohol it was, but it was a soaking solution. And it wasn't like they were just kicking back and drinking it, but there was whatever was in that and the citrus.
Oh, it absorbs into the fruit.
And they kept, and to your point, I don't remember those girls ever being bad sick.
Mm-mm.
So there's something about that. It's kind of,
we don't recommend it.
God gave us processes and things for good reasons, for health reasons. And then of course we take it and go, crazy, nutsy, stupid.
Amy said it was brandy.
I think it was. When you say that, I do believe that was what it was.
Do you have a stop sign on this?
Should we?
We probably should.
Let the people hear.
No, I mean, to make sure we stop.
Little Bible tones in your ear.
Oh, wait, this sounds familiar.
Thank Jesus, I'm standing firm.
How about that? That was just for our TV friends.
Right?
Yeah.
Our
yeah,
Facebook
we'll
and YouTube friends.
We'll put a stop sign here so we don't.
Yes, I've heard such good things about elderberry and elderberry juice.
Deb's a believer.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I used to take elderberries. Now, one thing I do start taking this time of year is zinc. I add it to my regimen of vitamins in the morning.
Yeah.
I had a veterinarian share that with me years ago. She's in and out of the elements. And she said in the fall, when it's flu season, she just starts taking zinc.
I've been on a steady regimen of zinc since the sickness hit us a few years
and
ago.
Scott just says, take your daily vitamins. It helps.
Yep. I also do that.
Yeah.
I've been blessed to have not really gotten sacked, horrible. Deb has just come through a 3-week stint of something.
Is
Kelly
she finally
here in the
feeling
office,
better?
She's getting better. She's getting a little bit better.
Does that cough linger? It just seems like.
Yeah. And she's also kind of got the asthma issue too. So that doesn't help any either. All right, everybody pray that Pat remembers to join us this morning, because we've got a lot of people watching in for this.
We've also been pinging him on Facebook quite a bit. So,
so he's got to be getting the idea anyway. I'm looking forward to this. Have a little bit of fun with Pat. We'll have a little bit of fun with Pat.
He's an angel for joining us this early.
We created 4 graphics for the promotion of this, and we're going to let you vote and decide. And I think we just put it down. We're going to give away somebody's going to win some Guardian stuff here. And I think the deal is for every CD you buy from the Guardians, you got a Bible Tone CD free.
Oh, is that what it is?
Or it was Greg Sullivan's CD. I can't remember. Or maybe one of Scott's.
Oh, emergency powder. I've seen, and the emergency, is that the same as the emergency vitamins or the gummies, the chewable?
Well, no, she says the powder for a reason. And I think there's something about that.
Yeah.
Um,
And is it the Zycam? I've heard good things about the Zycam, that it's a good. Pat said he's having trouble logging on.
Oh, encourage him to just
Vonda, have him just to copy the link and put it in his browser. Don't try to.
Yeah, don't try to click on him and think it's going to take you there. Yeah,
Let me
we
see.
don't. I don't know. We gave him really good instructions on that.
Let me.
Sorry, Pat. I'm also making my hospital rounds this morning a little bit.
There, I sent him better instructions. Maybe that'll help.
Hopefully that'll work through. Yeah, there's something about this StreamYard, and it's great for this, and the process is great, comes across great in the production of it. But if they try to just follow the link, it doesn't always work goodly.
No.
Yeah. So
if you follow the link, it wants you to download the app and do all these weird things, and you don't need to do that. Just.
I think Yantina is doing poetic. I think she's waxing poetic.
It's not even winter yet, and it's frozen up for a bit. When is your winter, Yantina? It did have a nice frost.
Yeah, we did. Got a little bit of frost. Here we go. Mark Conklin and Make Way on the Sound of Home, KWFC. Dave and Paula with you on this. Now, it's looking pretty nice out there. I'm just telling you, don't let the weather fool you. It looks like it's not trying to kill you, but it's cold out there. It is cold out there, and we're about ready. We're trying to make connection with Pat Barker. We're making the ways. He's trying, and we're going to work through the tech here to get him on the radio with us. Talk about the brand new Christmas project by the Guardians. In fact, by Faith. I think I'm just going to start playing a song by those guys coming out of this break. We'll get you all caught up with the weather here in Springfield. But Pat Barker with the Guardians fixing to visit with us on our Friday live, Facebook and YouTube, talking Guardians Christmas. Don't miss it. All righty. I'm going to go ahead and just fire off a song or two by the Guardians. Just by faith, we're going to make the connection.
It looks like is that second one that you're going to play a original from them?
Yeah. Yep. If he could, John Darren would take credit for "Do You Hear What I Hear?" and "I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day," but he didn't. That's a joke.
Are you being mean?
That's a joke. He writes everything.
Dave,
he
good
writes
morning,
everything.
Chris.
He just writes everything. If I'm just saying this, so Pat doesn't have to.
Harry, do you have your phone out there, Dave? Is Pat trying to get a hold of you?
He had not, but maybe. Well, you know what? I just did get a text.
Was that me texting Pat?
Yep.
Oh, there he is. He's here.
Yeah. Hey.
He's here.
I'm adding him to the stage. Let's make sure this is all plugged in and turned up. And can we hear you? Pat, can you hear us, buddy?
Absolutely.
And we can hear. Why is it still dark where you are?
Because every light on the bus is off except this beautiful halo above me.
Are you in the bathroom?
Bus.
No, I am not in the bathroom. That was 5 minutes ago.
Oh my goodness, buddy! It is good of you to join us. I know road life and all that, and for you to make this this time.
Oh gosh, it's a pleasure. I've been technically on for 10 minutes, but let me tell you something about technology, Dave, Paula. I hate it with everything in my being. I hate technology. For the last 10 minutes, I have tried to convince my phone that it is me. I can continue as Pat.
That you're human.
Let me continue as Pat.
Hey, with this experience, we have learned it's never easy. Anything you're doing for this is never easy. Are you trying to focus on your life?
No, I'm trying to make it about Pat, Dave, not about you.
So we've been having a little bit of fun, and you got
Paula.
You're welcome.
We sent that image of our graphics department spared no expense in creating 4, not just the one with you in your angelic way, but 4 images. And we're gonna have a little contest here with our Friday Live friends voting. Anybody participating has a chance to win a Guardians Christmas CD. You up for that?
Can I win?
Even if I well, let me just tell you.
Hey, I'm not gonna buy one.
Are you tired of it already? I'm
Oh,
just
I've had it.
kidding.
I'm done
I
with
just want to tell you, I was thoroughly impressed. This CD that you guys put together has just been amazing.
it. Yeah, the
Oh, baby.
Photoshop work was incredible.
You know what? I should have known
Which
better.
one did you hold up?
I should have known better. That's a way better looking quartet.
Oh my goodness. You did
Yeah.
that on purpose.
But they stole from us. They still dressed alike.
But their suits just aren't as spiffy as yours are.
Let's listen to the last minute of Do You Hear What I Hear? Let everybody at home.
Said the king to the people everywhere.
I like it.
Me too.
To what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere.
And listen to that bass singer. Who'd you have sub in?
Listen to what I say. A child, sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light.
That is the Guardians. And if you're not in the Christmas mood yet, you better be, because ready or not, it's on us. And we have all the way from, where are you parked this morning?
Oh, that is an excellent question. We are in
Detroit?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Ohio.
We're in Cincinnati tonight, and we're in Columbus tomorrow night, or Sunday night.
That is life on the bus. Where did we park this thing last night?
Where are we?
That's why they all have pieces of tape with the name, because it just runs together. Pat, thank you for taking the time this morning, getting up extra early in your time to visit with us about this amazing project, The Guardians, Christmas with the Guardians. Wonderful CD that I got to hear in its creative state.
Yes, you did. You've heard our last two CDs in their creative process, Dave, which lets you know how much we tune those things.
Now that is not true. That
Not
I'm sure
true.
there probably's got to be some little bit here or there, but it really impresses me what you guys accomplish in a remote studio. I was blown away.
Yeah, it's
amazing
that's all Mark Hale. He's our engineer, but he's also our sound man. So we have our studio engineer on the road with us all the time, and we've been so busy the last 2 years. We recorded at your studio twice.
Yeah.
We recorded portions of that Christmas project at the Ark Encounter. We also recorded at First Baptist Dallas and a couple of little Sunday school rooms along the way. So we recorded that one all over the country.
Yeah, there are various. You couldn't get it all on the CD cover. They had to say just and other places.
It's just like Santa Claus. You're everywhere.
Speaking of, for those that are having fun with us on our Friday Live, come over, because we have some fun pictures of Pat.
Hey, guys.
Share with you.
I'm going to have to put the phone down on the table. Someone's knocking on the door, and I think we're about to get kicked out of the Planet Fitness. So talk amongst yourselves for 2 minutes.
You do it. I'm going to play your song. I'm going to play the I Heard the Bells. All right, buddy. Live.
That's
it just
amazing.
Doesn't get any better than that. Getting kicked out of the Planet Fitness. Now, you want to go to Friday Live and check out how that's going to go, because that's going to be very, very funny. Here's Pat leading the Guardians on their latest Christmas project. I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day on the Sound of a Home. All right, that is stinking funny.
That's hysterical.
Okay.
Only Pat Barker.
Yeah, and he's the one that's up, so he's got to answer the door. Let's take a listen, shall we?
Familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men.
That's set up okay, or should I?
I thought how as the day had come, the belfries of all Christendom had rolled along the unbroken song of peace on earth, goodwill to men.
did a good job on this, Pat.
Thank you, sir.
And in despair, I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and marks the song of peace.
That was more appropriate for the song.
Goodwill.
Yeah.
To men. Then rang the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail. With peace on earth, with peace on earth, peace on earth, peace on earth, goodwill to
Wow. Wow.
I know, right?
Wow.
Oh my goodness, how about that right there? Pat Barker leading the Guardians, and I heard the bells on Christmas Day. Dude, you got just to record that, put that together, when that comes off the press, you just gotta be all kind of proud about that.
You know, I'm proud of everything I do, Dave. What can I say? I'm pretty.
Well, I have been keeping track, and I've got a few things you
So
probably.
humble.
Yeah, it's the humor that makes him so good.
I've always loved that song because, and before I even knew the story, I love the progression of the verses, the story it tells. But it's a true story. The Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, the poet, wrote those lyrics, and he was contemplating suicide on that Christmas morning and was thinking of all the horrible things going on in the world. And while he was thinking of it, literally the bells of the church were ringing, and he began to contemplate, you know, as that music rings, as those bells ring, God is not dead. It's Christmas morning. He's not sleeping. He's not dead. The right's going to prevail through all of this. And he ended up penning his thoughts, and it became a poem, and that poem became the song, I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. So you can hear the progression of everything he's going through. And I've always loved that song. So I was really thrilled to be able to record it. That's a great arrangement, John, put together.
Fabulous. I was going to ask you, how does that part come together? Obviously, the vocal arrangements, the harmony parts, as they're written out, and then the progression to communicate the poem in such a moving way, and that crescendo at the end. I mean, it just takes you through the feels. I mean, does that start in the mind of a John Darren Rousey? Where's that at?
It does. Everything starts in the mind of John Darren Rousey. What we're gonna sing, where we're gonna eat, everything starts with John Darren Rousey.
So you just basically get on the bus, and then you just don't know where it's parked.
That is correct.
All right, now everyone wants to know.
I can tell you this: the guy inside the Planet Fitness knows where it's parked, because we have to move in just a few minutes. So I'm real excited about that.
Did he? We want to know the conclusion of that. So you got to be the liaison, the Planet Fitness liaison this morning too.
Well, I'm the road manager.
Oh,
so all of that is up to me. So I'm real excited to wake the guys up and share that news. That'll be fun.
Hey, we're gonna play "Sweet Kentucky Christmas" here next. Can you tell us about this song?
Absolutely. John wrote this song with Reba Rambo literally just a couple of months before we recorded the album. They wanted what they said was that Kentucky didn't have a Christmas song. I said, I'm pretty sure Grandma Got Ran Over by Reindeer was from Kentucky. That had to have happened in Kentucky. possibly West Virginia, but definitely Kentucky. But they
So
wanted
based on
to
that challenge,
write a song that kind of celebrated Christmas in a Kentucky kind of way, and it's the only brand new song on the album. There's one more that we put called "If It's Christmas" that came off of John's solo project from a couple of years ago that the Guardians sang. But yeah, so "Sweet Kentucky Christmas" is the one brand new song on there, and it's a lot of fun. People seem to enjoy that one, whether you're from Kentucky or not.
yeah, you don't have to be from Kentucky to enjoy it. Real quick, how can people lay hold of this CD right now, Pat?
Well, of course, when you see us in concert, we've got them, but you can go to the website, guardiansquartet.com. We have the CD. We also have the USB. It's in the shape of a Christmas tree, the little USB we just got
cute.
a couple of days ago, so it's a little Christmas tree.
I'm going to need one of those.
So we've got those, but in concert, of course, and then you can get them on the website. And listen, we've done this for years. This is not a special. Anything you order off the website is free shipping. So you're going to get it for the same price you get it at concerts. So we take care of shipping. Go on the website, purchase whatever you want.
That is great to know. And the website again is Guardians Quartet, guardiansquartet.com. Here is the song we were just talking about, Sweet Kentucky Christmas, on KWFC, visiting with Pat Barker of the Guardians on our Friday Live. Join us, Facebook and YouTube. I think I'm doing this right. Everybody can hear. Pat, thanks again, buddy.
Oh,
sounds like you've got a lot on your mind this morning.
Around our Christmas tree.
Just another day in the life.
Another day in the life.
Pat Barker and the Guardian.
Day in the life.
Day in the life. Hours and dreams. The smell of grandma's cakes and pies from that old pot-belly stove.
They still have those in Kentucky, I guess.
Yes,
oh, they still got them in Kentucky.
Bite, that's what I miss the most. There's nothing like a sweet Kentucky Christmas.
You guys got it good going on, buddy. Guardians are riding the wave.
We're having fun.
Yep.
There's a wintry chill in the air tonight. Crackling fire, and it sure feels right. There's nothing like a sweet Kentucky Christmas.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Fun song, you guys. Good CD. Listen to all of it. Even your song.
My one.
Your one.
There were candy kisses.
I was surprised they let you do it.
Yeah, I was too.
A lantern for the storm.
And that was the first one you added, wasn't it?
That's right.
Yes. Yeah, it was, Paula.
To keep my fingers warm.
Oh, goodness.
On a dead end road, precious manger scene. That's where we learn.
We'll come out and just do a final break for the hour.
Wanna play a game with him?
We can on Friday. Let's do this last breakout.
Guardiansquartet.com.
Yep.
Is that right?
Correct.
Kentucky Christmas.
Put that on here.
Where the grass is blue and the hills are white. There's a wintry chill in the air tonight. Crackling fire, and it sure feels right. There's nothing like a sweet Kentucky Christmas. Those mountains keep on calling me, no matter where I roam. And the love we share is still the same in our old Kentucky home. There's nothing like a sweet Kentucky Christmas, where the grass is blue and the hills are white. There's a wintry chill in the air tonight. crackling fire, and it sure feels right. There's nothing like a sweet.
Like how you guys produced this too. You didn't compress the fire out of it.
Sorry.
But you didn't compress the file, jam it. I mean, it's just easy listening, buddy.
Thank you. We try.
Well, it worked this time.
This time.
So mean.
Oh, are you a fan yet? Are you a fan of it yet?
Yes.
Kentucky Christmas.
I'm online right now ordering my USB.
Hooray! Yeah, see, it worked, Pat. You got one sale out of it anyway.
One sale this morning.
You know, it's funny. From what I remember John telling me about that song, when him and Reba got together, I don't think they had written together before. And he's a huge Rambo's fan, and you know, it was an honor for him. And what she did was she said, okay, I want you to write every word that reminds you of Christmas. And then let's write words that remind us of Kentucky. And let's build something around all of those memories that we have of Christmas in Kentucky. So it's really cool to hear all those kind of words come together and create memories for people, you know, potbelly stove. And then I love the line where the grass is blue and the hills are white. That's a great line to make you just think of Kentucky. I mean, that's just what you think. So that's a cool little song. And by the way, the songs aren't making me emotional. I've heard the songs enough. They don't make me cry anymore, but
it's the getting kicked out of the Planet Fitness parking lot that has
I'm just really sad that we have to leave the parking lot. No, I use peppermint on my temple this morning, and some of it's gotten into my eye.
Oh, that burns. That burns.
We've been having a fun kind of cold remedy conversation going on before you joined us, so that might be, so just keep it away from the eyes. Bless your heart on that.
Don't get it in the eyes. That's definitely.
Pat, it's been a joy to visit with you. I know you've got things going on this morning. For you to give us these few minutes has been wonderful. Again,
oh God, pleasure.
You guys are going to help make it Christmas here on KWFC Christmas with the Guardians. Brand new CD just out. You can get it on a Christmas tree thumb drive. Very special at guardiansquartet.com. Just guardiansquartet.com. Pat, bless you. You guys be safe, and hopefully we'll get to see you sometime again very soon.
Love y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you, buddy. God bless you.
We'll see you.
All right. For now, those that are sticking around with us, we're gonna have a little bit of fun with Pat's image. So Paula's gonna kind of scroll through a few of those for you here, and just vote. All you gotta do is vote in the comments. If you vote, the category is going to be Angel Pat.
Hang on. There's Angel Pat.
Let's go in order. Okay, Angel Pat. It's okay. We make those big or no? Just fun.
Hold on.
I'm just pushing here.
Hold on.
Yep.
What? I forget now what I did. I did.
Because what I can do is if with your permission, understanding the prize that you would be winning. There we go. Okay. So there's Angel Pat. Three other options.
There is Reindeer Pat.
Do you have that one? Reindeer Pat. Vote your favorite.
Santa Pat.
Santa Pat.
And
not the least,
Elf Pat.
Elf Pat.
I had a hard time deciding. I think I posted Angel Pat as our promo picture because just with the way he's holding his hands,
he's just behaving.
And the wings match the tie,
the halo,
the fuzzy halo.
Yeah.
I like Santa Hat Pat too.
Yeah, Elf Pat's the funniest, but Angel Pat is just so.
Elf Pat, the hat looks a little too small for his head.
It is, but it's still that's probably why I like it because his head's so big.
And Reindeer Pat,
find a hat to fit. Yeah, no, I got to go with Elf Pat's my favorite.
You like Elf
just because it's the funniest, dorkiest looking picture.
You like Elf Pat?
That's my favorite. Just because
I don't know. I think mine might be Angel Pat.
I think it's because the hat doesn't fit. But Angel Pat's what we went within promoting this whole conversation.
Yeah.
In any case, several of you have joined us because you knew we were going to be talking with Pat. You can join us any Friday morning. You don't have to wait till Pat comes around every 6 or 7 years. Great guy, super good guy, and does a great job on this project.
And we love our friendship. We love your guys' friendship with Pat Barker.
Wouldn't be like a Friday Live without it.
Because you guys have been.
KWFC
I wonder how long that's been down.
Were we blinking? We're not blinking.
Hmm.
Santa Pat has a nice ring to it.
I wonder what I was. Oh, I know what we were still talking.
3, 4. I think Elf Pat won.
Elf Pat's probably it's the funniest one.
Yeah.
It's the funniest one.
Stephanie votes Angel Pat.
Yeah.
Pat Elf on the Shelf is what Beth Harris said. I love it. It is a good time.
So if you just put in the comments, and we'll have that drawing later today. We'll have people had a chance to watch in on this later, and then what is going to go on to describe the prize. I do have this CD, so if we can't work it out with the Guardians, won't part with one,
right?
You'll get my gently used copy because this is the. In fact, this might be even more valuable because this is the copy we got the music from to play on KWFC. So there's something I can make.
That is literally the music you'll be hearing on KWFC,
right from this
starting on Thanksgiving evening. What time do we start Thanksgiving night?
5 p.m. Russ and Nancy will have the honors of being Mr. and Mrs. Christmas, ushering in the Christmases.
So when you get done with Thanksgiving and you get everything cleaned up, and then you start decorating for Christmas, now you can watch us through the app on your smart TV.
Right.
Turn it on. And what?
I got to tell you what's going to come on that deal.
What's going to come on that deal?
If you are watching your app on TV, listening to KWFC, I think we're working it out. We're actually going to have a Christmas Yule log burning in the background on the screen.
Oh, I love the Yule log. That's my favorite part of Christmas.
I think we're pulling that together. So if you want the sounds of Christmas in your radio on your TV, you'll also have the Yule log burning. So go fire. If you haven't loaded up the KWFC app on your smart TV, go do that because the Christmas celebration will be something special for you.
Yes, Debbie. I know that you see it. Dave has moved Patrick around in the studio.
He was just crowded. Everybody knows Pat is better when he's out there at the edge. When he's stretching the field.
Pat is better when he's losing.
And he was crowded in here. He's still stuck in the pocket with the pass rush. We got him out there in the flat so he can work.
It's time for us to go, Dave. It's
what?
It's almost time.
Already?
Jack, would you quit being so mean to Pat Barker? You're gonna get a timeout if you don't start being kind.
I would say Pat brings a lot of that on himself.
I know he does. He does.
It's okay.
Pat's a lot of fun.
It is fun. I intended to give him a harder time, but he had enough hard times going on this morning.
It sounded like
between getting on this and dealing with Planet Fitness. I would if I'm Planet Fitness, I'm like, the Guardians are in my parking lot.
Well, they don't want anyone to think it might say the guards and like the prison guards, and so keep people from.
But here's the double play on that. Not just if they're a gospel fan, but what if they're a football fan? I'm sorry, not football, baseball.
Baseball
fans, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. The Cleveland Guardians.
Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Lots of prayer requests in the house. If you want to post them on here, we'd love to pray for you as we go throughout the week, and that way you can be praying for each other. Still praying for Cooper, Roy, our friend. Still praying for Adam, and lots of great news on Chris and Janet McCaslin.
Yeah.
But keep praying for them and their recovery. Our friends that had the wreck coming home from Southern Gospel Picnic.
Yeah.
And your brother.
That's a long,
and Dave and Debbie as they care for James.
For Uncle James.
Uncle James.
Uncle James.
That's how I hear Dave say, Uncle James.
Uncle James.
And Debbie, I'm glad you're feeling better. Yes, Gail asked us to continue praying for Keith. Improvement there, but just keep praying. Pray for our deer hunters in Missouri. It's the official season opens up tomorrow. So don't wear camo, wear bright colors wherever you go tomorrow.
Bill Gaither said he looked up the definition of vegetarian, the word vegetarian, and it came from Old Native American language. Vegetarian means bad hunter.
And with that, Dave, I think it's your turn to pray.
I got to pray out after that. I got to pray after that, guys. We love you, and man, I can't believe 2 weeks from now it's Good Friday, or I'm sorry, Black Friday.
Black Friday.
But Black Friday, 2 weeks from today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
It is just going to speed by. The rest of this year is going to speed by. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it. Father, we love you. We thank you for the hope that we have in you. Just in these last few minutes, we've rehearsed some unhappy things, some circumstances that would threaten to steal our joy and our hope. But in you, we find all of that and so much more. We find joy. We find joy in you that overrides the circumstance. And I pray that in this busy season, God, we never lose the joy, that we keep the overflow, the love that we have with you, the joy that we find in you overflowing into the lives of others around us. And we thank you for the hope that we have in you, our Savior. And we pray thanks in Jesus' name. Amen. I'm worn out.
Thanks, Bonda. We gotta get you on here. We need Christmas decorating tips from Bonda. Because I guarantee you her house
she probably has
is
some.
phenomenal.
You know what? We do have several untapped resources of Southern gospel. I want to say gossip, but that's not the right word.
Expertise, knowledge,
background knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
not gossip, not gossip.
Thank you,
But
Ruth.
all the things we have some resources.
Thank you, Beth.
Paula, good to see you. You guys all have a great weekend, Lord willing. I think Paula has other plans next weekend, so it might just be me.
It's going to be Dave. I'm headed out of town. Maybe I'll join you from out of town.
If you are,
I might be on a southern beach.
That sounds like Kokomo.
No, it's not going to be a beautiful beach.
Oh,
but it'll hopefully be warm.
Well, I like your chances. In any case, that might happen next week, so you have to tune in and find out exactly what's going on there. God bless you all. We love you and wish you a great weekend, and hope to see you next week.